Fallout 4 VR is an interesting game. It's clearly a game that wasn't made for VR, ported into the medium after the fact. But it is also the full, minus the DLC, Fallout 4 experience, fully functional, most of the time, in VR. The thing that makes it interesting is mods. Now, Fallout 4 doesn't technically officially have mod support. However, it is such a straight port of the game that the files are almost entirely the same. So, if you install mods to Fallout 4 VR like it's Fallout 4, as long as they don't need the DLC or the script extender, they work. So I played Fallout 4 VR with mods. Mostly I wanted to keep using my quality of life improvement mod list, but I got overzealous and now Fallout 4 is a winter hellscape. Fallout 4 in VR is the perfect example of VR's place in gaming right now. Fallout 4 is a game I love from a AAA developer, and Fallout 4 VR was basically hate-fucked into existence. It exists, but it didn't get the love it deserved. It's blurry, it runs like shit, although it does run better than the footage makes it look like. There's sections that just don't get adapted properly, it costs full price, and it doesn't contain any of the fucking DLC. Fallout 4 in VR is fun, and there's something crazy about seeing Fallout 4 in VR. The scale of things is impressive, and the world feels different. Protectrons aren't scary, but seeing them life-size just hits different. It gives a better idea of what they would be like. It feels like this is the way I'm meant to experience this world. I feel the same way about Skyrim VR too, and it has similar strengths and issues as a VR port of Skyrim. But Bethesda didn't put much effort into this. I'm sure it was hard work getting this game to have a smooth VR experience. I don't think anyone on the Fallout 4 team envisioned that this would be a game played in VR. But when it came time for that, the ball didn't get dropped, it got fucking yeeted into the floor. The visuals are blurry as shit in a VR game, which is unacceptable. And this is post-patch visuals. It used to be significantly worse. Fallout 4 was never well optimized, but shit, they didn't even get close to that level of optimization here. Fallout 4 VR definitely took talent and work to pull off, but fuck, it's only a good port because it's functional the whole game through. This is pretty much VR as a whole. AAA studios really don't give a shit, and when they do VR, they do it poorly. I'm not suggesting VR should be the main focus for AAA companies, but there are plenty of games that could port to VR very easily, and if they ever do get ported, I can guarantee it won't be done right. Think about a game like the first-person Resident Evils. 7 got ported to VR, 8 could have been done as well. Hell, a modder is making that reality, and released the first version of Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes, 7 and 8 in VR. What about Alien Isolation, a tense survival horror experience that would be so terrifying face-to-face with the titular monster? A modder made that reality too. Think about how cool Star Wars in VR could be. What did we get? Vader Immortal, an on-the-rails shooting gallery. But Blade and Sorcery has the Outer Rim mod, which proves Star Wars could be fucking sick in VR. Indie devs and modders are picking up the slack where official devs aren't. It fucking sucks. Imagine how cool the VR experiences would be with the dedicated resources of a AAA studio. Imagine if EA... Okay, hold your laughter for a second. But imagine if EA let Motive Studios work on a VR port of the Dead Space remake. I know that shit will be ported to VR by modders. Just imagine the sheer quality of that game if the official developers did the VR. I don't have the money to drop on a full-price game right now, but you bet your ass I would start sucking dick until I had that $70 for VR Dead Space. I just wish developers and publishers would take VR more seriously, because there is a ton of potential for experiences that become some of the most memorable experiences in gaming. The first AAA horror game that can create the VR version of Resident Evil's dog jumping through the window moment will go down as a legend. The first game that takes the Naughty Dog approach of visuals now, gameplay later, will have every game journalist jerking off over until they pass out. My ultimate point is that I wish we could get VR games from major studios with AAA production, because Fallout 4 VR doesn't just show how little companies seem to care right now, but also what VR greatness looks like, and how desperately I want that greatness to be realized.